Hey there, y'all. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this video. Welcome to today. If this is your first video or your 100th video, I definitely appreciate you being here. Now, in this video, it's a follow-up or part 2 of the Retro Kaboom box from 543 Collectibles. Now, 543 Collectibles, Joel over at 543. Definitely a great guy, absolutely great content on his channel. He also has a Patreon. His link is going to be down below. Make sure you check down below, right over there. You can't miss it, down in the description. Okay. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Absolutely great content as far as vintage and modern baseball. He also, within his Patreon and on his eBay, has modern Kaboom boxes, retro Kaboom boxes. Basically, the Kaboom boxes are packs of cards that he personally selects and puts into a box. Now, his Patreon sheet can give you some information about this. Let's see, the $30 Kaboom box. Okay, that's a $30 monthly. That's a mini Kaboom box, as he calls it. Has 4 modern hobby packs of baseball cards. What I've been opening in this video and the previous video, that there's going to be a link down below. Okay, if you didn't see part 1, make sure you see part 1. This way you can get a lot more detail as far as this. But the Retro Kaboom box has 8 packs of cards from the 80s and 90s, a pack of sleeves, and 1 vintage single from the 1950s. Now, in another previous video, going back a few weeks, is the modern pack Kaboom box, which is 8 modern packs, a 1-touch card holder, and a pack of sleeves. 1 in 4 boxes contain a PSA 10 card. So, absolutely, in my opinion, great value, great deal, and it's a great variety of packs, that I could say. If you didn't see the first video of this box, of this Retro Kaboom box, again, link is down below, but the 1950s card is this 1953 early win. This is a Bowman card. Great card, great picture. Gonna stay in my personal collection forever. Now, the 8 packs that were included, again, go back to that video and you can take a look-see at me opening this box, okay? But there's the 86 Donruss, the 82 Donruss, the 93 Leaf, and I believe that's the 90 Donruss, looking at the wrapper, if I recall correctly. Okay, now, there are 4 packs from the 80s and 4 packs from the 90s in the Retro Kaboom box. So just because you see these 4 packs here doesn't mean you're going to be getting the identical 4 packs. And just like you, I would hope you don't get the identical cards that I did. And I don't think that you'll get the identical gum that I ate, because the identical gum that I ate is going to be kind of recycled, and that would not be a good thing to eat. Okay? Now, besides those 4 packs, what I pulled in the first video, let's see, there was a 90 Bowman, an 88 Leaf, a 93 Fleer, and an 88 Score. So absolutely some fun packs there. And in this episodical, going to be ripping the 86 Donruss, the 82 Donruss, the 93 Leaf, and the 90 Donruss, like I said before, okay? Now, again, so you can catch up a bit, in the first video, besides the early win in those packs, I grabbed a few Hall of Famers, that's for sure, as well as a stacker other great memory cards. If you're a baseball fan, as long as I am, you absolutely remember baseball in the 80s and the 90s, and maybe even in the 70s, and some of y'all in the 60s. And I definitely know one person that said that he saw his first game in the 50s. Now, that's a bit older than me. He could be my older brother or my uncle or something like that. But yeah, that goes way back. To be seeing a game in the 50s, well, let's see, we're in 2023 right now, so depending on when it was in the 50s, that dude saw his first game 70 years ago. So yeah, you know, he's kind of a little bit up there, further than I am in years. Not all that much in the grand scheme of things, but definitely got a few years on me. Anyway, So let's get to opening these last 4 packs, or these second set of 4 packs from the Retro Kaboom box. Again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do. Make sure, thumbs up, comment, all of that great stuff. I appreciate it. It helps the channel grow, and definitely want to help the channel grow. I definitely enjoy doing this, and from what I can see from numbers and statistics and data that's available, something like 70% of my viewers have not subscribed yet, and over half of them have watched multiple videos. Make the decision, hit that button. I definitely appreciate it. Now, next, if you have not subscribed to 543 Collectibles channel yet, his link is going to be down below. Make sure you do it. Also, check out his Patreon and his eBay. I'll have links to that down below as well. Anyway, let's get to ripping these 4. Now, which one should go first? Eeny, meeny, miny, or mo? Let's see. I think I'm going to... I know that there's a possibility of a Ripken rookie there. I know that there's a possibility of a few great rookies there. The Conseco could be in there. The Crime Dog could be in there. 90. There could always be a reverse negative in there of the Gonzo. Who knows? You know what? The suspense is killing me here. All right. Early, you hang out on the side, all right? We'll talk later. All right, let's see what these hold. I'm going to start off on this side and work my way down, or to the left, or to your right, or whatever it might be. It's somewhere in that direction. All right, let's see. No gum in this, so sorry, but you don't get the ASMR of me crunching down a piece of gum. Instead, you get the of wax ripping off a card. Now, also, I didn't mention it, but you also get a great pack of frappers in the Retro Kaboom box, so absolutely useful for me. I tend to put anything Hall of Fame or anything I consider great into a frapper as it's going up onto my Wall of Fame, so I know we all go through a lot of frappers. Starting off with Hey, 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 Willie McGee. Janis Joplin would be so upset at my variation of her song. Chad Kreuter. Ellis Burks, Kelly Gruber. This red design is pretty cool. I actually like the red borders there. It's a whole lot better than the highlighter yellow cards. Those are definitely my future so bright I need to wear shades. Glenn Davis, not looking like a power hitter there at all, but he definitely had some pop in his bat. Gene Nelson, Neon Dion rookie. Okay, that's really nice. Not Hall of Fame, but you know what? A lot of interesting things I've been hearing about him also as of late. I'm going to keep him up on the Wall of Fame. He deserves a spot. He's fighting the good fight. I'll take that. All right, we got Lenny Dykstra. He's not fighting the good fight. Oh, boy. Nails, he really did a bad one. John Wetland, all right, nice. If I'm not mistaken, that's his rookie. I believe it is. I don't remember if he had a card in 89. I don't think so, but you know what? I'm going to frapper that one up because I believe so. Now, he's not Hall of Fame, but I think someday in my lifetime he will be. Got George Bell. Mike Lavalier. Kevin Mitchell. Now, one of the other things I look out for, and I don't know if y'all do as well, but I do know that there's an error on some of these 1990 Donruss where the black line, either top or bottom, is going through the player's name. So just another error or variation that I tend to look out for. None of that no dot and all of that other stuff specials. Ooh, a checklist card. Now that could have lots of great players on there, but unfortunately it doesn't have their pictures on there. Imagine if I had a little tiny picture of them there. That would be pretty weird. George Canale, John Farrell, and Jeff Reardon. Okay. So I'm going to frapper up the Neon Dion. Prime time. Now, as many cards from these years, that's pretty roughly centered. But you know what? There ain't much you could do about centering, that's for sure. That's on Donruss. That's not on anything that we could do about it. All right, now we got ourselves a 1993 Leaf Series 2. Some kind of great stuff is in here. I'm going to be using the multi-tool for this one, just because I can. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, look at that. We got ourselves a nice Frank Thomas picture on the back, out there smiling at all of us. Look for randomly inserted Frank Thomas cards. Collect all 10 cards featuring the White Sox slugging superstar Frank Big Hurt Thomas. Powerful action shots capture the many facets of Frank Thomas's game. Cards 1 through 5 are randomly inserted in Series 1. Cards 6 through 10 are in Series 2. So, we got pack number 6. Well, pack number 2 of this video. Pack number 6 overall from this Retro Kaboom box. And yeah, I've definitely had a good time ripping these so far. And there's still more good stuff to come. A couple more packs, and this one I'm opening now. So, got Shane Mack. Now, honestly, for that kind of swing, a schmack. Great card there. Very cool. Good picture for him. Greg Maddux, okay. Hall of Famer there. This does have a little bit of the standard brickage going on that seems to happen so often with the photo paper from these cards. Not only these, but Top Studio and other cards of this generation where they were changing photo paper over. Well, photo paper, ink, all of that. So you get a little bit of brickage on that, but nothing you can do about that either. These aren't that bad, that's for sure. In the grand scheme, I've definitely seen worse, and it could just be my fingers. Got Chad Curtis. Jeff Gardner. It doesn't look like he's gardening much there. Rob Dibble, one of the nasty boys. Rhino, nice Rhino card there. He's doing a little dance. He's going to get down tonight. Just very, very weird body angle. I mean, is he going to, like, back kick him? That's what it looks like. I'll kick you in the head, you steal the base in front of me. Rhino's going to go into a frapper. All right, we got Jack Armstrong. Now, with a name like that, you better pump up. You're not doing your name justice. Rob Deere, running like a deer. Looks like he's got that ball in his glove, just about. Hal Morris. Lance Blankenship. Where's he throwing to? I mean, what a weird throw. And he looks like a desperation throw. Robin Yount's going to plow him down if you don't get out the way, sir. Going to take you down. That's not allowed nowadays, is it? Mo Vaughn, or Maurice Vaughn, as he was known on his rookie card. All right, another Hall of Famer there. Dave Winfield, nice card. Bip Roberts. And wrapping this one up, Spike Owen with the Yankees. I don't exactly remember Spike Owen's playing time with the Yankees. I do remember he did whiff a lot when he was with the Red Sox. Maybe that's why I choose to forget about him when he was with the Yankees. There were a lot of players in the 80s and early 90s that the Yankees picked up during the Steinbrenner days that, yeah, you know what? They might have been good. They might have been really, really good on their teams, but they came and maybe they were just past their prime or something was seen. And I did like some of his, I guess you'd say, reclamation projects, talking about like Gooden and Strawberry, where he picked them up as they were well into their career and had gotten past some of their problems that they ran into in their youth, and gave my, I guess you'd say, a second chance of redemption. I'd say both Strawberry and Gooden definitely kind of lived up to big parts of that. All right, Dion, you're going to have to, I know that you think you deserve to be in the middle of everything, of all the action, but you need to shift off to the side just a little bit, okay? So now I got this 86 Donruss pack on deck featuring the Hank Aaron puzzle. So this is definitely, in my mind, a fun box. Ooh, and look what's on the bottom there. Got ourselves a Pete Rose. All right, Charlie Hustle. But we're not going to look at that yet. Don't look. You didn't see that yet. we got our puzzle card of Hank Aaron's smiling face, okay? You don't get to see Hank Aaron's smiling face all that much, so enjoy it while you can there. Dave Parker should be Hall of Fame. Got the Goose, is Hall of Fame. Tony Perez, Big Red Machine, one of the only members, if I'm not mistaken, of the Big Red Machine that's not. Although, no, he is Hall of Fame. It's Concepcion that's not. Steve Kiefer. Ooh, Pete Rose Diamond Kings card. Nice card there. And pretty nicely centered there. Very, very cool. All right, very cool. Quiz. All right, we got the Quiz. He could be Hall of Fame someday. Definitely had the numbers there. I know there's some discussion amongst those that know a lot more about baseball than I do. George Frazier, Jack Howell, Mike Felder, Dennis Powell, Frankie V, Jackie Gutierrez. I think he's grimacing at how I just pronounced his name. Yeah, I know. Gutierrez. Buddy Bell, big-time baseball family there. Brett Butler, and Pete Rose manager first baseman card. You don't hear about players doing that much anymore. It wasn't all that common back when either, that somebody was a player / manager. There were a few. Not all that many, though. I am going to Wall of Fame up Petey Rose. I think he deserves to be on the wall. Sorry, Rhino. You're going to have to make some space there. I don't think you particularly mind making some space for Pete Rose. I mean, he's got more hits than you. Yeah, you got more home runs than him, I believe. But anyway, enough with the competition there, guys. Come on, chill out. Because Goose will strike both of y'all out. Sit both of y'all down. And being that he'll come on in the 9th inning, well, that'll be the end of the game. All right, now finally we got ourselves an 82. Now I saved this one for last. And it's got the Diamond King Babe Ruth Hall of Fame puzzle card in there. So, our standard 3 puzzle pieces. And again, the possibility in this one is the Ripken rookie. So, got to be very, very gentle with this. I don't want to be the one to ding, ding, ding this one. All right, let's see what we have in the 82 Donruss. We got Hall of Fame Diamond Kings, like I said already. The puzzle cards in the early 80s were definitely thicker, not as flimsy as the puzzle cards in the later 80s. All right, we got Georgie Hendrick, John Urea. What an unfortunate last name there. You are Urea, son. Rick Miller. Steve Brown. He's all browny. Tito Landrum. Got that big old 80s fro going out the side of your cap. Definitely remind me of several people I knew growing up. Got John Henry Johnson. What a big leg kick there. That he's going to wrap his leg around the back of his head and go into a yoga stance or something. Joel Youngblood. Bert Campaneris. A long-time player. He had a really long career. Now, of course, you can't totally tell because the Donruss cards, just like the Fleer cards from back in these days, they only gave you recent Major League performance. But if you take a look, he's got 2,000 games there. So, at this point in his career, 162 games a year, he's already played 15, 16 years. And he did play for a few after this, so he was definitely around for a long time. Goes to show that not because you have longevity in the game do you get to the Hall of Fame. You also have to have accomplishment. John Denny. Ooh, I can go for some Denny's right now. Well, there's none close to me. I guess I gotta wait a little while. Wizard of Oz, nice card there. Very nice Hall of Famer card there. You're going to get frappered up, sir. Bob Lemon, unfortunate Yankees manager at that particular point in his career. Silvio Martinez. Jim Wright. Dude, what's going on with your teeth there? No, don't feel self-conscious. Don't worry about it. Just a really funny picture of you, man. Ooh, kitty cat. Okay. Nice Jim Cott there. Also long into his career. It's just like his 50th year or something. And finally wrapping up with Dave Tobick. So no Ripken rookie. Oh well. But still. That Ozzie Smith Diamond Kings card is definitely, you know what? That would have been a great find back then. I mean, Ripken was the big rookie and all of that, but he wasn't as overhyped, I guess you'd say, as a lot of rookies and second-year players are now. It took a couple of years before he really started getting noticed by, maybe it's a Yankee bias that I had, but I thought that there were better players than him at that particular point in his career, better players than at his position than him. But you know what? Time told, and Iron Man won out. So either way, Ozzie Smith would have been something I would have been excited as far as finding back then, because he was already a great player. And sure, you know what? You want the great young ones, but you also want the great ones that have been in baseball for a few years and cutting themselves a great career so far. I mean, Ozzie's rookie was only 3 years before this, so yeah, it's only 3 years, but still, he had 3 years of proven. So, I mean, his rookie card was 1979. And that's actually one of the sets that I have on my shelf over here. I'm working on a 75 set right now, but I do have a 79 set complete that I picked up years ago and not too long ago found in a box with a couple of the boxes in the back of the garage, like everything else. And it seems to have held up the test of time really well. It's probably a purchase I made 9-10 years ago. Anyway, that's enough about all of this. This was the final, or part 2, of the Retro Kaboom box from 543 Collectibles. Make sure you take a look. See, I think it was great value. I definitely had fun ripping the 8 packs that were in there. It was a great variety of packs. There was some Donruss, there was some Leaf, some Fleer, 80s, 90s, and of course in these packs you never know what you're going to get. In some future Retro Kaboom box that somebody's videoing, you might be the one that hits a Ripken rookie. If it's the 82 Donruss or 82 Fleer, you might be the one that hits an 84 Mattingly or the 86 Canseco. Just because I didn't hit one in a pack, you might be the one. So make sure you keep that in mind. I mean, from one pack to the other, you never know what's going to be in there. And that's part of the fun, of course, going through retro, is you're going to be pulling Hall of Famers out of almost every pack. Now, what the quality of the Hall of Famer is and all of that, we're not going to discuss. I mean, there's arguments against Baines and Blyleven and others, but that doesn't matter, no matter what they're in, okay? You could say all you want to about Vladdy Jr. You could say all you want to about O'Neill Cruz. You could say all you want to about any of these young players that are great at this point and look like they're going to be having a great career. You know what? Let's check back in 5 years to see if they're still in the majors, because unfortunately there's too many Kevin Moss stories. So just keep that in mind. There are too many fadeaway stories like Bob Horner. You never really know. Anyway, going through vintage, to me, is always a great time, because you're going to be finding some Hall of Famers. And even if they're not Hall of Famers, you know what? I make the joke about Kevin Moss, but I have great memories of him playing in his rookie year, that's for sure. I mean, any player who did what he did during his first season, when he came in and just started hitting bombs out of Yankee Stadium, you know what? I remember the excitement, the thrill of him doing what he was doing and thinking he was going to be the next straw that stirs the drink. And yeah, okay, so it didn't turn out that way, but still the memories are there. So anyway, definitely take a look-see at Joel's channel. Again, his link is posted down below. His Patreon information is down below. The link to the part 1 of this video is also down below. Of this opening is down below. Make sure you take a look into the description. Comment, thumbs up, like, all of that great stuff as well. I definitely appreciate it. Anyway, y'all take care. Stay well. Stay blessed. Bunkle out.